saw the snowball possibility and how strong the hero can be. And then we also saw where it felt like the hero never got off the ground and just then got jumped on top of and killed every single time a team fight occurred. Now in this case, I think they have a lot of space to help with this Lena between the arena as well as the Will-O-Wisp. So I'm expecting a fairly good game from Quakefa here.
You're definitely right. They've got a good supporting cast for this go around, but I'm still a little nervous. I think it's overall a challenging hero to execute with in a core role, and you really do need to find kills in the early to mid game. You want to use that Laguna Blade pretty frequently. It's got a really short cooldown, and the best Lena games we've seen have been the ones where she's able to move and make those early rotations work. So we'll see if Quakefa can do it here. Definitely possible. I like this Coddle as well. I know we both balked a little bit when it got picked up, but you know, remember, there was a time not too long ago when Coddle Mars was a lane combo similar to that Mars Phoenix that we used to see pretty regularly. So some great synergy there with the ultimates.
Yeah, its own kind of like double bubble, and that's why you see Focus playing the Lifestealer this game and not the PA, despite them having the Slider set up here, and you're just like, oh, come on, go Phantom Assassin. But yeah, free BKB of the Rage, pretty damn good versus this Liquid lineup, and I would say a total necessity, in fact.
Really good against the Mark.
I like how you called the Brame lineup just like super standard. I mean, this is like just some good heroes in their roles right now. You know, nothing too crazy. I mean, Liquid, you can almost say the same thing, but they've got a little bit of sauce, right? They've got this Willow again, who's not that common anymore. They have the Coddle, and then they have this Lena, who's been a bit temperamental as of late. Whereas Brame, a lot of these heroes are considered to be like pretty like safe right now.
Yes. Yeah, and synergy amongst them. You've got the Corrosive Haze on Slardar.
The amplified damage. Bring it back, Val. Howard.
But obvious synergy with the Exorcism, that is physical damage, lets you take Roche, which is something you kind of want to do with Death Prophet pretty early anyway. And Wisp will really allow you to enable that Light Stealer even more. Sure, you've gotten Fest Bombs, but now you've got a taxi service on top of that. So very straightforward game plan, play pretty fast, and as always, some pressure on this Tiny to make plays. This would be the position for Tiny. Boots first, trying to get a pull here, and looks like he'll be successful. Insania getting a few love taps in. He also went boots first and maintains a solid movement speed edge, but no tools to prevent this from happening.
Coddle's so fast. Yeah, it's frustrating though when you have no armor, and even though Coddle's not really a notorious, like, you know, annoying hero or anything, just because your armor's so low and he's this movement speed edge on you, it's not a whole lot you can do.
Yep, you're absolutely
reminds me of like when a Bane does this to you as Tiny. I guess at least the Coddle can't like completely make this on the acid. Whoa, nice snag there from Mickey with the troll. Got that range creep.
End of the day, right now, Radiant have the pretty much where they mid should be a sleeper for the most part, although Quakefa dominating out of the gate right now. 10-2 compared to the 4-1 Death Prophet. That's a big margin.
Seems pretty high at this point.
Yeah, I would expect it to be more even.
Pretty similar tools to start with, right? Kind of the same hero, really. Like, you know, on the one hand, you get a little bit of movement speed and attack, but on the other hand, you know, you have the Spirit Siphon threat. So, other than that, we're just spamming Crypt Swarm and Dragon Slave at each other.
Yeah, it's really exciting stuff. And down bottom, Spartan, they'll be just fine.
Really exciting stuff.
It is funny how weird these two heroes are in particular. Ooh, Tiny snipes a courier up top. That will be Mickey's courier.
Thought you were fast, Coddle, huh? Uh-oh. Now, don't get his courier. All right, he's going to let it go. Yeah, hard time stabilizing the lane up here from Insania, though. Right, they body blocked the camps both times at the 1 minute mark, and then now he can't get a second pull going. But now Insania's doing his thing, going for his double stacking.
Yep. But so far, it really hasn't mattered for the Troll. He is out CSing the Lifestealer despite this lane positioning, and just a pretty beefy position one that has a solid lane presence in these early levels, especially with the blind. So not too bad for Liquid. Now down bottom, Foxy and Focus trading some blows as we see the Tiny make the rotation to the mid, but Liquid makes it back. Taiga bottom lane, super low right now. Focus and Spartan trying to find a way to finish him off. It might be Spartan that falls first. Indeed it is. Foxy abuses that low armor and finishes him off. Missing the spear, and that allows Focus to get the counter kill. A 1-for-1, but Foxy gets the bonus goal.
Yeah, couldn't quite figure out a escape path there. One of the things I've seen a lot of the Toss and the amateur.
That should be the end of him. The LSA's off the mark. Good split. And they get him. Wish finds credit. Big kill. Needed that to try to close the CS network gap a bit.
Skylar's trying to put some pressure on Insania just to annoy this guy.
Scanning.
Chances will come out though. Get this guy a bash. Oh, there's a swing and a miss. Oh, I can't catch him now. How depressing. And now he's right back at annoying him. She goes for the stick before the tranquils too. Thought he might just go all in on the movements, being a nuisance. Oh god, this is frustrating to watch. He just finally gets the bash. He just wants his Greek wave so bad, but he can't really do anything. And now he's not in the lane. Tiny's not there. And he's use that time to, I guess, TP back. I mean, that kind of worked out, right? He stopped the pull, being done by the Coddle, the way to get to the tower.
Yeah, exactly. Right back to the lane positioning he wants for the most part. So I'd say well done, Skylar. Out of regen. Careful, but Courier will fix that. Also running out some boots. Meanwhile, bottom, Taiga isolated by 3, and that'll be an easy setup.
Tranquil boost on the Tiny has been moving around fast and has another obs ready. The Gora getting one, getting the bottom rune. And they're gonna at least get that bounty. Io's gonna get the one in the river, but Insania has counterplay. They even scan it to say like, oh damn, probably got our bounty. So a 2 for 2.
Yep. Insania on point, levels things out. 3-1 in kill score, but still it is liquid. Small farming edge. Koikba unhappy to find mud golems.
Yeah, exactly. Only the double stacks here still, as Insania, of course, was a little bit busy with that slide out the whole time. So another benefit to what Skylark was doing, considering how much economy Liquid get out of that jungle. Now Taiga, again, but he's gonna get it. He's early on the Ava, actually.
Yeah,
I don't know if he just mistimed it or.
Big reaction as well. 4 heroes now mid. Tiny on the run.
All right, Foxy hit it.
Spear.
What do you think? You gonna get it?
Nope. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh fuck.
You were so decisive.
Yeah, that was not one I would have bet on. That's not a prop bet I was going to take. Mars Spears.
Come on.
Yeah, one of my favorite. Oh, up top, Skylark. Is he gonna live here? I think so. Just too fast. That Guardian sprint. Betting on final kill score, total kills being even or odd. That is the ultimate Dota gambler's choice. Evens or odds, baby. Hey, it's a coin flip, exactly. A 50-50. I don't even think the house has a margin on that because there's.
Well, I would hope not.
It's a true 50-50, so there you go. Maybe that's the best odds you can get.
Sentry there. He's making sure the Willow can't still see him. He doesn't have that much burst damage yet. It's only like 400-ish.
Yeah, level 3. It's not that scary.
Tether pretty nearby from Spartan, but these IOs not getting the spirits right now. Gotta level up that tether in the overcharge. Catching Foxy before the level 6. Oh, that was a really good play from the Tiny. He basically utilized that spear to get him further away from the tower.
Can Boxy find a path in the trees? He does have a Soul Ring TP, also a salve in the backpack, looking for a spot, trying to cut with the Swelling Blade, but they found it. They boxed him in, and Boxy will fall.
Hacking him up, send him back to the well.
Oh yeah, first class. If it fits, it ships.
Nikkei is free farming up top, just hanging out. Skylark's forced to just hit a troll here. Insania watches. Again, classic Insania, at least as of late, very low level. Still just level 2.5. Does not take anything from his safe laner. It might be right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Hello. I mean, really now, you should have seen that.
Now down bottom, Boxy is still not yet level 6. He needs into the tower. There's they're going to put him to rest again. The first class ticket purchased in bulk trade. He got a 2-for-1 on that.
Oh yeah, they got the 10-pack of stamps.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Foxy, what are you doing?
Well, Siege Creep now, yeah, this was somewhat predictable, like seeing the Death Prophet off the map, they even got a ward over here, Exorcism at the ready, with the Siege Creep. Of course they're going to try to go for a push. That's what Death Prophet is about.
Of course they're going to try to hold you tower. Maybe you can save it. Well, that's also a fair point. I guess Taiga in behind gets the courier. So he can't get some of these brambles.
been killed.
But overall, the 1 and the 2 on Liquid are doing great. I mean, Koikba's pressuring this tier 1 mid pretty hard, and right now he's #1 on net worth, closing in on a very timely Yule Scepter for this Lina. And of course, Troll, Mickey's up top, living the dream. He's just smacking creeps in a solo lane, thinking, guys, I'm going Battle Fury. Look at all this space I'm getting. I like it. If you can get a Battle Fury quick on Troll, it's amazing. It's those games where you go, ooh, I think Troll's going to have to fight before he can really utilize the Battle Fury, that it doesn't feel good. But you can get it at 13 minutes or something on brown boots. Hell yeah. We've seen what this hero can do with Cleave, man. He accelerates quick.
Sandy's still level 2 right now. This guy really does take nothing when it's carried. That is nuts.
Now, Trent, we did hammer this home yesterday, but reminder, single elimination here. This is the playoff.
True.
No double elim, no safety net. So right now, Liquid are 1 loss away from elimination. High stakes here in this game 2, and certainly the game 3 if we get there. This is round 1. These are quarterfinals. So winner of this series goes on to the semifinals to face Khan or Yellow Submarine. Also going
production
right
has also confirmed there won't even be a participation trophy. So this, it's really, you got to win this.
Oh,
they're nothing for the hardware back home.
that's good. Beyond the summit, we are not all winners.
I'm getting further confirmation. Not any trophy. Weapon to weapon. It's online, guys. Get a grip. Have you heard about the postal service? It's not a great deal right now.
You know, there was a
They're
real
a little busy at the moment.
There was a real feels bad moment at Midas Mode 2 when we had 3 regions and we ordered 3 trophies that were exactly the same, and then we just showed them on camera and went, this could have been the same trophy. Insania dies up top. So I feel for that. Yeah, the online tournament Tiny now punished. They get a 1-for-1 at least, but relocate. It'll be a big commitment now for Brame, and they'll at least get Taiga as a follow-up. Maybe even more. Nope, Koikba too far back, but maybe some pressure on this tower now. They got Spartan. Now Wish's Alliance still with the old one. This was an arcane rune exorcism, so everything coming back faster than the Death Prophet. I don't think Liquid can really take this engagement. The exorcism's overwhelming, although they do get that kill on the Wisp. So pretty solid. That also forces Brame back mid and does mount the defense of that tier 1 top for Liquid. So well played. I think they get the better end out of that.
Well played or poorly played. Why did we go back? I guess they didn't want to feed the island. Couldn't they have just left DP up top and left the slider and taken that tower?
Yeah, I mean, well played by Liquid. I'm sorry.
Yes, of course.
Well played by Liquid to pull them back. Yeah, I don't know why Brame overreacted like that. Now more action on top though. Skylark falls alongside Koikba. Big trade, but Koikba going for focusing trade for that one as Taiga hits him in the fear, drops him in a bramble. Oh, it's brambles all over. Oh, it's another one. Okay, focus. Just clean him up. Just get him out of here. That's one way to do it. And Taiga goes down. I love that. It's like, I'm Lifestealer, I've got a Wisp. Fuck it, I'm tanking these things. You just don't care.
Neither of the creeps sometimes.
He's also got an armlet too, so it really doesn't matter. That it is comical.
All right, well, either way, they do eventually get the top tower, and the exorcism will be back very shortly. In fact, it's actually back right now because of that arcane rune. So now they can rotate and do the same thing mid as Skylark already starts to nuke the wave. I'm almost half expecting a TP from Wish, who, by the way, has that faded brooch and the Yules in another, like 1300-ish. Doing pretty good.
Okay. Normally.
Oh, not even. Only like 600 to go.
Okay, coming mid. Finish up the Battle Fury. Bottom lane now. Brame staying very active with this. Boxer drops in arena. Attempting to be defensive, but obviously Rage, a useful tool against the Mars. Big stack here. Holy Toledo, dude. What is that in the Ancients, Trent? I dare you to count that up. Is that a 4, a 5?
Well, we gotta find the biggins here. Was that the 2 big dragons?
Right now, Eosin's punching himself like, you blind bastards. It's 5.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I think it is
5.
5.
I think it's 5. Oh, it's 6. Is it 6? No, it's 5.
Taiga soloed.
Good thing. No time.
Good thing BK went Battle Fury. Let's see how much gold he gets out of this. So he's got 133 at the beginning of this lead step.
Radiant structures are
And with the blind, he can actually do this.
Yeah, it's like a PA blur.
No, he's buying items as he goes here.
He's really ruining this experience.
But yeah, it's like a good 1,000 gold. I think that's a fair
Dire
estimate.
structures are fortified.
He bought the
Radiant's
450 piece of the
bottom
Yasha
tower.
skin. So there you go, 1,000 gold. The power of stacking, folks.
I think the funniest part is that Insania is not even there for that for reaching or anything. He actually gets stuff. It's actually better. He's getting XP for everyone. And he's getting all those creeps up top. Well done. So he'll be 6 soon. That should mean that they can save the mid tower for that exorcism play if they try and go for it then. Because now you're going to have the Will-O-Wisp basically syncing up with the exorcisms, right? I mean, there's a bit of a window.
Look at the net worth graph.
145, so.
It went from 1.5k to almost 4k in 2
Dire are
minutes.
scanning.
And that's just from shoving out the waves and killing all the stack.
And now, Tiny, I mean, there's a Yule here.
Relocate.
Oh, nice timing.
Slardar coming down as well. Can they actually find something? Now Koika on the run. They need someone to close the gap. Drops the arena. He's standing his ground and will take the gank. He's playing sacrificial lamb and down he goes. Okay. That was a brave move. I gotta respect it from Boxy.
That was pretty sick from Viper too, though. He had the almost perfect timing on the relocate, as well as the
Dire's middle tower is under
Yules on the slider too.
Now the aggression getting cranked up from Brame. Exorcism ready. Fish holding it for now. I think they're trying to finish off this tier 1 without using it, but they might have to make the commitment if they actually want to kill it. Dragon slaves and crypt swarms being traded mid.
Sania just barely gets out. There was actually a primed bash up there too. That could have been bad. But that's gonna be blink for Skylark now as well. So they're gonna be looking for a smoke with this exorcism and into his rune. It's a really good Manta game for the troll.
Yeah.
Corrosive Haze, the Death Prophet.
Silence. Good item in general.
Dire's middle tower.
Skylark gets caught.
Laguna, easy peasy. Need to kill Selena, but there is a trade. Brame see that commitment up top, and they go for the tower, and they do actually succeed in killing it without the exorcism.
Yeah, and that was up Roche when the Slider comes back too. But
With
fighting in the Roche pit
Exorcism
versus...
I don't know, dude. You could smoke in and kill it before Liquid can even react and get there if they're not already in.
But what if they see and they have Will-O-Wisp in Arena?
You still have Exorcism, though. And
Yeah,
if
but they
they're
have a
fighting
lot
in
of
the
burst
river-
damage if Lena's there, right? Like, she will just die in the stun duration between, like, Spear as well as, that's a dead Willow.
Was bad.
Yeah, that's the thing. BR still have the power to do that. So you're definitely right. Liquid have options around the pit, but so do Brame. I don't think Liquid just immediately win a fight around pit because they have Coddle and Arena.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Especially if the Death Prophet has BKB. If Brame wait until BKB comes out and then
Oh, yeah, then
it's free. Then I think that's money. So, and they might do that. She's got it queued up next and about halfway there. So.
Oh, look who it is! Mr. Essence Ring for the IO lineup. Wouldn't you know? Oh, just in case your game wasn't going good enough.
Now, Trent, let me tell you about a fun card game I used to play called Go Fish. The hallmark of Go Fish is called Fish My Wish. And that's when you pick up the card from the pile of the random ones in the middle and go, oh, that's the one that I needed. How convenient. And then sometimes you win on a Fish My Wish. And then you realize Go Fish is
Stupid kids card games. Was there any worse game than that?
Only Monopoly, I think. But yeah, War's pretty bad.
No, life's the worst. And board game wise, life is awful.
I always went to college,
call it board
and
game.
I always lost.
Just like real life.
But
What
yeah,
was the
Essence
point?
Ring. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Especially once you have the mech already too. It turns you into a healing god.
Well, I have to laugh because they actually give it to the DP. I mean, he already has mech on the IO, so all this talk about being amazing for I mean, it is really good DP. If you're not contending the DP, I get it. That's actually kind of good.
Well, down bottom, it's a disaster for also gonna die while the Cobble got picked off in other side. So Foxy comes back in, tossed up, Skylark's there, even a relocate to make sure they get this kill. Foxman will fall, and not even a team fight, just 3 singleton pickoffs against Team Liquid. The lead starting to evaporate here. Most of it now resting in the Troll Warrior.
Goodness, guys. 2-0? 2-0? Easy 2-0? I don't know. Liquid got to stabilize here. Of course, yes, they are still leading the net worth, and I don't know about XP, though. I haven't checked. Yeah, they're still leading XP for now. Okay. Fight the kills
Not
happening.
trending well, though.
No, a little bit of 5-manning happening. Quick heals here. Gets it. Okay.
Quick also going for the Ags. I don't know if you mentioned that, but great against Lifestealer.
Radiant are scanning.
Yep. I mean, even just the DP, too. Just
Dire's
like,
bottom
yeah.
tower is
Get
under
all the
attack.
damage in, right? It's all about the burst this game. It's actually a fantastic egg.
Yep.
All right, Boxy.
Behind that build.
You're up. Time to bring this game back
big.
into the team's hands here.
Smoke rotation. Boxy sees it. It's nighttime. Oh, Slardar, he's got the advantage there as they catch the wisp. And it is Spartan that'll go down first.
You thought you would win?
Couldn't even get the mech off. No real hope. And they even just use the exorcism and say like, yep, nope, we're good.
So now it's Liquid on the front.
What?
He drops. Oh, remember, exorcism is still on. Now the troll comes in. Laguna just drops. She's out there. Leaning. Nope, she's down. Focus, he'll also go down to Food. Now looking good for Brame. Without the wisp, they really can't take these fights. Focus now comes back to the Aegis. She's still alive. Skylark tossed back in. Focus actually playing like they want to take this. The wisp is respawned now. Brame still the mark. There's the mech. There's the kill on the wisp. And Focus is ready to fight. Now they're going to turn on to Mickey. It's Liquid on the run. And they're going to get put to rest. Godlight streak secured for the Lifestealer. He sustains through it all. Can they catch more? Tiny with a combo. They still get the downing. Yes, they know. Kuzma gets it. All right. He's going to die. That's cute.
Why? Why though?
I don't know.
I don't know why they fought that. Like, it was still running.
So
You
it
already
looked
used
like
Arena. I mean, I get that you have Little Wisp, sure, but is that really worth it?
it really looked like one of those moments where Insania got caught, dropped his ult, thinking, okay, I'm going to distract him, so now you guys can get out. And then his team saw him drop the ult and went, oh, this actually looks sort of okay. Maybe we should turn. And it was one of those miscues of like, no, I
I don't think it was a team ever because they stood on the stairs and it looked like Insania like intentionally turned down to that tree line.
No, they get the wisp again.
I think that's what they wanted.
Yeah, maybe you're right. It looked weird though. It was.
To be fair, they did get the DP pretty fast, and the Laguna kind of got canceled out by a good play from the Lifestealer to like infest right after. And then he just like regen back up and then came back out and was able to keep playing after the Aegis too. He kind of had like 3 lives there between the infest and the Aegis respawn.
But at the end of it, it does not work out well for Liquid, and it's Focus that's the big winner. Now he has the Death Zone. He's really close to Karas, and he's only a couple hundred gold behind the Troll, who's been farming the Battle Fury, and now has Basher coming. So
These wards down bottom, by the way, are so obnoxious. First they had the one over by the like the river, and now they have another one just camping right here, kind of spawning where Box and Quick are going, and yeah, they're gonna get him because of it.
they've got the Koikster. Good call on that ward coverage, Trent. Look at you reading the game and such. Can they get more?
Yeah, it's actually gonna pay off the question.
Uh-oh. Thanks to Tiny, it will. Now Boxy, he also overcommits a little bit. Save your buddy Syndrome. Looking to TP home, and you ain't got an answer. That's a little separate. Boxy's dead.
The ward's like kind of broken because of how many trees that are down.
Tower is under attack.
You know what I mean? Like it's actually seeing so much down here.
100%.
Put in a lot of different positions.
So you're telling me that's the Wisp big brain play? You put wards in spots that they shouldn't go, but you just break the trees and then they're godlike?
There's a meta there. I mean, there's always been a tree breaking meta with some heroes that you can get like really busted wards, like you're playing support. Tiny goes for the initiation.
Yeah, misses the toss, but they see that he's used the Bedlam already, so no threat of a counter kill, but he can TP home. So they biff that one.
Radiant are scanning.
Tried to just go 100-0 with the silence, but yeah, missed the toss as you said. But finally the BKB's done for Wish. That feels like it's been a long time in the making.
Very tight game. Expected for these eliminations.
Sania now has the blink set up on the Coddle, but again, it's a 10-second BKB on the Death Prophet and a Life
Dyer's
Stealer,
top
so
tower is under
mostly
attack.
going to be focused on trying to bring down
Dyer's
Spartan, I would
structures are
imagine,
fortified.
as well as perhaps
Radiant's middle tower is
Stoma
under
there
attack.
on the Tiny.
And Slardar is going for the Aghanims, which is also pretty handy against the Coddle ult.
Yeah, how good is it this game? Regen, armor, and stats resistance.
It's
pretty
solid.
good. 12
It's
bonus
solid.
armor versus Troll, Lena. She got lots of right click.
That is great. Armor's great.
Dyer's top tower
I
is under
definitely stand by it. Tiny caught by an arena, but does live.
Spirit Vessel
For now, Spirit Vessel's got him low. Quakefa falls to focus on the other side. A couple of small engagements erupting, and with the Tiny
Radiant's
living,
middle
it certainly
tower
favors
is under
Brame.
attack.
Not going to chase for more, though.
Radiant's middle
I
tower
was,
has fallen.
I don't know, so confident in the
Dyer's
abilities of
top
these
tower
arenas and
is
everything
under
to
attack.
give some space to Quakefa, but at this point, that's not going to happen.
Okay, find one. Fight's not over yet, though. There's an exorcism flying and still a BKB to use. Try to finish off Willow. The Shadow Realm, not enough. The Ghosties get her. They know the Shadow Realm well, Trey.
Yeah.
Radiant's
your
bottom
bonus
tower
damage.
is under attack.
That would be awesome,
tower,
but
though, yeah.
so unfair to Willow. I don't know that she needs that,
Has
Dirk.
fallen.
Tier 2 also, so obviously this opens up outposts to be taken. More nice movements by Brame. This is becoming the troll show, and that makes me nervous for Liquid. Like, we're going to be getting to this point, if this keeps up, where they'll hold tempo from like a team net worth perspective, but a disproportionate amount will be on Mickey, and Brame can control the troll warlord. These team fights are going to be hard.
It just gets hard versus like a Slardar, who's going to have the Aghanims, and then you have a Yules on the Death Prophet and a Yules on the Tiny, so he's going to get like kited around when he ults.
Yeah.
I guess he can maybe hold out for like a later BKB and then use that in these like super crucial like third Roche fights. Speaking of which,
Smoke
Roche
up.
very late spawn, 220 still left.
Yeah. Smoke from Liquid headed mid. See what they can find. Also, an interesting solution from Spartan. He's got a Lotus Orb queued up. So, Lena going for the Aghanims. That's at least a tool. You know, you pop that Lotus, and she might think twice before dropping the lasers.
Yeah, that's actually really nice.
Pause. He still needs some gold for it, so doesn't have it yet.
Is Perseverance really worth it over the plate mail, I wonder? I guess he is pretty low on mana, even just running around the map. He's constantly popping clarities, so I guess it is worth it.
Yeah. Oh, Arena comes down. Swing and a miss. Failed smoke for Liquid. Brame make it out completely unscathed. And now Basher's up on Lifestealer.
Man, what does Quakefa do now?
Says Shivas.
His team fights are gonna be so hard.
It's rough because I want to say BKB, but I also get why it doesn't look good here. Lifestealer, Slardar, Death Prophet, all pretty solid anti-BKB hero.
He needs a lot of help from Insania. Also, again, the vision game, they see them all right now because of this ward here.
Yeah, the one in the back.
Yeah. And they know that they've rotated back there.
But he can't do anything else, and now Liquid are in big trouble. It's a 2 for 2, but they're going to get chased down. Quakefa should not live here. It's a big pack of ghosts chasing him down, and they do find it. A double for Wish. 2 for 3, but with the Troll Warlord dead, Brame should be pretty happy with that. No Roshan yet. Unlucky for the Radiant.
Man, that was a big infest. He
That
caught
was-
everybody with that 400 magic damage plus the movement speed to just get the Death Prophet directly into the center of them with the ghosts running. They just got blended by the exorcism.
Tiny might be caught here. 1v2 doesn't have any help.
Dyer's middle
Do they have
tower
enough
has
tools to
fallen.
slow him down, though? They have Arena and Spear, so it looks like like it. Bedlam's got the damage. But meanwhile, Myth, that's a power down and now big pressure onto the tier 3. There's a Desolator up on this Lifestealer, so this moves fast. They won't commit to the barracks, but double towers. Yeah, baby.
Io Slider, fun combos.
Yeah, that's race card, 726.
Yeah, that's nothing, right?
No big. This should be a free.
Oh, they're coming, buddy. Don't be so sure.
No coddle ult and no troll. No way. Yeah, they don't even get your cards. This is what we were talking about. And now the arena comes down. They should be able to kill Win. No, not quite. Spark sustaining. He does well, but he lives a little longer than planned. Now Tiger's going to go down after popping the Terrorize. Boxy on the high ground. Ryan around focus. He's sunned up. Laguna. Out comes the 8 on the other side. DP. She pops the BKB. But Boxy, he's on the low ground. He's going to be the one left behind.
Skylark wants a big fish. He's going for one. He's angling.
Might find it. Might find it. Double buybacks now. Liquid come in. He finds something. They pack his lunch and send him home. Now Wish going to be on the run. Simon here to try and back him up. Coddle also chasing. It's one long, drawn-out engagement. And Brame now on the back foot. Does not want to use the keys here, but Coddle jumps up. He drops the ulti. That's taken. Now Wish is in. Does not have an ulti. Okay, keeps him down. Wish isolated. Almost gone. And shots. Yes, they can. The Laguna cuts right through. Brame, they lose 3 now.
Now it's Brame who have made a poor choice to fight. This is just like the boss.
Focus jumps inside the Brame, and now he's going to get caught without range. Speared up, and he's done. Oh my gosh, it turns on a dime.
Wow, Troll did his thing. Oh, that's starting. Because Skylark went for the bonus kill. He tried to get the and one to further the advantage after taking Roach and a successful fight. And it ends up feeding all of his allies. Oh my god, that graph.
Tower has fallen.
Oh, we're plummeted down. The trench is opening.
That is Brame. It's rare to see the graph go that vertical. I mean, that is just insane. That was a boxy buyback. So it did cost Liquid something, but they will certainly get a tier 3 power in return. Now, safety structures on both sides. You got buybacks on the on the game. Do you choose to use it here? I don't think so. Looks like their call is going to be to save the gold, stack the barracks, take the hit in one lane, and then reset this game a little bit. But now an 8K net worth advantage for Liquid. Wow, did they punish that hard?
I can't believe that went so well, considering how they contested that road. It started with like an arena onto the IO that just barely got the kill, and Taiga died almost right away after the bedroll.
Up top. On the run, no mana here, and not with the tiny. Yeah, now that Golden Spirit strap. The full roller coaster, the log flume there.
Well, we're into the rest of the neutral items after all that battling. Liquid finally found their way to the jungle.
So what's weird about this, though, is even though it's an 8K advantage, it does still feel like a relatively tight game. Like, I don't think Brame are out of options. The Lifestealer is still really scary. He's closing in on Abyssal. He's going to go for BKB next. We just got the Shivas out on Death Prophet. They're still in an okay spot. The gap between the Troll is not that big yet.
Yeah, the gold's a little misleading because I think Slider is worth more than his net worth, and Boxy's worth less than his net worth because of the just like the nature of Lifestealer and Death Prophet having the BKB, right? Like,
yeah, and also his items. Like, he's got Lotus Sword, Ghost Scepter, Blink. Very defensive. Like, I just want to not die when I jump in. So I would agree.
And then you also have just Troll being. I mean, well, I think the Lina is just not worth 14,000 right now. When the Abyssal's gonna be done, is it done after that banker? It must be. No, okay, it's nearly done. He's got the recipe in a couple hundred gold, and then that's just like really rough stuff for Quickbook.
Yeah, and Focus getting the Paladin Sword, also amazing on Lifestealer, extra Lifesteal, and the Amp. Yeah, that works with Beast. the greater fairy fires, which are dumb good on Wisp, only balanced by the fact that it has 3 charges.
Is Broom Handle actually kind of worth on Slardar? It might.
I think it's stretched it. Trying to defend Quake, but they see their witches alone. They just want to disengage and get away from the Witches. Now another fight from split fight breaks out. Foxy on one side and Midway on the other, trying to fight Witch. Looks like Foxy is going to go down first, although Skylark has already fallen. Witch though, and Witch dies. Foxy somehow lives through all that, and now this fight looks like Liquid's all day. Fear on the Light Stealer. He's looking for the stream, but they'll have the Abyssa. The Light Stealer should die. No, they need a little more. Yes, they got the stuns. So,
10-second BKB at 34 minutes. That is nice.
what a wild fight that turned out to be. But at the end, Slardar buys back, and then it's the DP and Lifestealer, both sidelines without buyback. Is this game over?
Yeah, the question is, does Liquid go all in? They probably saw the Abyssal. They might know, and now they could potentially get the time here, but I got some potential to look at it.
Need to buy time. There's no clip. It's up in 30 seconds, so we'll be coming up. Tiny dies down bottom. And now Skylark's going to die in the mid.
Oh, wait,
Huddle healing him up. Huddle actually keeps him alive, but now Wisp is dead, and there's no way Slardar holds this off. That's his key. And we'll go to